So for those of you that don't already know me, my name is Kirsty Watson and welcome to the third video of my Let's Write a Story challenge. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my children's picture book, Pirate Mouse. Hi, Gabby and Melissa. And I'm also going to be setting your third writing challenge for Let's Write a Story. Because I am on a bit of a mission to get everyone using their own unique, wonderful imaginations to create their own stories and to get writing ultimately, because writing really is lots of fun. Now, I hope you've been having fun coming up with lots of lovely ideas for characters for your story. I have really enjoyed having a look at those. So please keep sending them in to me. You can email me them, email me a picture, and I'll give you a shout out on one of these videos. Hi Ella and Mikey. Hi Jennifer and Sophie. Good morning. So in this video, as promised, I am going to be reading my book, Pirate Mouse. So I hope you're sitting comfortably. I hope grown-ups you've managed to get yourself a cup of tea, because for the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to be reading my book. Hi, Scarlett. In the dark, dusty corner of an old ship lived a mouse, a pirate mouse. She was brave. Arr! She was rough and tough. Grrr! And she loved nothing more than a good old treasure hunt. You touch me loot, you feel me boot. There she is there, look. Keeping a watchful eye over her treasure. But Pirate Mouse was all alone, long since abandoned by her shipmates. Something about the mess they'd said as they hurried off in the lifeboats. It was true, she wasn't the tidiest of pirates. Her cabin was far from shipshape and she hadn't washed in years. Water was just not her thing. But still, she couldn't understand their problem. One day, Pirate Mouse set off on an exciting treasure hunt, and it wasn't long before something interesting caught her eye. Shiver me timbers, it must be treasure, she said. But she couldn't quite see what it was because something was in the way. It was. Now, what on earth could be in her way? Has anyone got any ideas? I think if you've already read the story, you'll have a pretty good guess. But should we have a look and see? Splash! A great big soggy mop swept carelessly across her path, splashing water everywhere it went. Arr! She yelled as she scurried away. Her hunt was not over yet though, so when the coast was clear, she set off again. But little did she know, another obstacle lurked around the corner. What could it be this time? Any guesses? Should we have a look and see? What's this? Splosh! A gigantic bucket appeared, spilling water everywhere. Arr, scallywag, she said crossly. Now, once she was sure the bucket had gone, she set off again to claim her prize. But while she'd been keeping an eye out for the bucket, she hadn't noticed the clouds gathering in the sky. There's a bit of a clue with this one. What could it be? Clouds gathering in the sky. What's going to happen? Let's have a look and see. Did you guess right? Drip, drop, drip, drop. it started to rain. Arr, son of a sea dog, she huffed. Later, with a break in the weather, Pirate Mouse decided to give it another go. But she couldn't have imagined. Oh heavens, what's it going to be this time? Let's have a look. Crash, flash! The storm that suddenly swept in. Thunder clapped and lightning forked as huge ocean waves crashed over the sides of the great ship. "Batten down the hatches!" she shouted as she hurried for shelter. But there was no escaping it this time. She was absolutely soaking wet. As she drip dried and waited out the storm, she realised two things. Well, one, water wasn't so bad. In fact, she now felt a little clean. And two, she simply must complete her treasure hunt, otherwise it would all be for nothing. So off she went, more determined than ever. But there, blocking her path, was an awful, ghastly, monstrous... What's it going to be? Let's have a look. Puddle. This time, though, she would not let a little bit of water defeat her. So she put on her wellies. Then she darted and dashed, zigzagged and weaved, jumped and danced right around the puddle. And this time, do you think she's going to make it this time? Are we actually going to see what the treasure is? Let's have a look. She did. She made it. Yo ho ho, she cheered. But wait, what be this treasure? There, amongst the booty, was something quite unexpected. It was feathery. It was sobbing and sniffing. It was a puffin. A pirate puffin. "Hello," sniffed the puffin. "Can you help me? I'm stuck in this net. I was just looking for somewhere safe to keep my treasure. But every time I find a place to keep it, I forget where it is, and now I'm stuck and all alone." He wailed. Now, even though she was a rough, tough pirate, Pirate Mouse couldn't help but feel sad for the puffin. Pirate Mouse knew only too well what it was like to be all alone. "Don't ye worry," she said, "I'll soon set ye free." So she darted and dashed, zigzagged and weaved, jumped and danced, and with a swish of her cutlass, the puffin was freed. "Oh, thank you, thank you. How can I ever repay you?" asked the puffin. Pirate Mouse thought for a moment. "Ye like hunting for treasure?" she asked. "Oh yes, very much," said the puffin, "and I find all kinds of treasure under the sea." "It's simple, really. I dive down, find things, and then stash them somewhere safe. But then I always forget where. Then again, the fun's in finding the treasure. Don't you agree?" "No," said Pirate Mouse thoughtfully. "But you've given me an idea." When you find some treasure, bring it here, and I'll keep it safe in me dark, dusty corner. That way, you'll always know where to find it, and best of all, I won't ever need to get wet. That sounds like a good idea. And so, Pirate Mouse and Pirate Puffin became the finest treasure hunting crew on the 7 seas. But of course, they'd already found the greatest treasure of all. I wonder what that is. Thankfully, they did actually find some real treasure as well. But what do you think the greatest treasure of all could be? Hello, Jessie and Mikey. How are you? Thanks for watching. I've missed a few other comments on there, but if I don't catch them on here, I'll drop you a little note later. Hi, everyone. Well, thank you for listening so beautifully to my story. I hope you enjoyed listening to Pirate Mouse. If you want a copy of Pirate Mouse, I've just received a new stock, so they're available to buy from my website, telltaletots.co.uk/shop. I'll pop a link to that at the end. But now it's time for me to set you your 3rd writing challenge. So for those of you that have been keeping up with Let's Write a Story, so far we've come up with some ideas. That was lots of fun. We have come up with some characters for our story. So the main character and the other characters in our story. That was our last challenge. And today's challenge, this one's really fun. It's going to be to think about the setting for our story. Hi, Ben. So where is our story going to take place? Now, the really cool thing is because it's your story, it could literally be anywhere. So we could go to the moon, we could go under the sea, like the Puffin in Pirate Mouse. We could go to an enchanted forest where fairies live. We could literally go anywhere. You could even make up a totally new world that nobody's ever seen before. So this is why I love thinking about settings. And you'll find part 4 worksheet on my website as part of the resource pack. This will just guide you through this process, but I say be as creative as you like with this. Draw a picture, write some sentences to describe your setting, but why not actually make a little mock-up of the setting? That could be lots of fun, maybe in a shoebox or something. I'll leave you to be as creative as you like. And again, hi Jessie, please send pictures to me because I love to see them and it means I can give you a proper shout out on my videos. So that is your 3rd challenge, to come up with a setting for your story. Now, over the next few days, I'm going to share perhaps the odd video or post with some tips and ideas for this. And in the meantime, I'll be working on my dinosaur setting for my dinosaur story. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to be back live on Telltale Tots to read another story. Now, this is a new story. Nobody has even heard this one before because it's brand new and it's not in book form, it's in Telltale Tots form, so it's on big storyboards, and it's called Nettle and Petal, and it's a story about an elf and a fairy who live in an enchanted forest. And I hope you'll join me for that. It's going to be lots of fun. I'll also be setting you your 5th writing challenge. I hope you're finding these videos interesting and fun. I'm certainly enjoying doing them. If there's anything in particular that you would want to know, drop me a message. But I'm going to leave you here for now. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed Pirate Mouse, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.